My baby and I like new silky sheets every night. He buys me fur and whiskey neat and keeps on coming every week. Ooh, he wants the Salvage with schools out for summer, and we live by his mother. I keep my drugs in the cupboard 'cause I'm only sweet when I'm high. 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 In class, I learned a lot. Two pretty boys to pass the time. 'Cause I got that good shit, American pride. Kiss the kids goodnight and take the Harley for a ride. Ooh, he wants the suburbs where school's out for summer, and we live by his mother. I keep my drugs in the cupboard 'cause I'm only sweet when I'm high. 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 I get so bored, scrub the floors, then get drunk while doing chores. Does he even know me? Ooh, I'm never sure when he'll be home. Get into trouble on my own. I don't get lonely. Ooh, he wants the suburbs with schools out for summer, and we live by his mother. I keep my drugs in the cupboard 'cause I'm only sweet when I'm high. I'm only sweet when I'm high. I'm only sweet when I'm high.
Hey, welcome to the stream. Happy Friday to you all. I had my mic muted during the whole intro, so I'm going to say hi again. I appreciate you joining me. We're going to be playing some Star Citizen today. We're going to get into some shenanigans with some bounties, possibly some mining or salvage. We'll see whatever comes up. I cleared out my folders and things. Look at that. I pop right into a server error. I was having some trouble with some of my textures and things loading in, so I cleared all my folders and reset my bindings and things, so hopefully that'll work out. As I said earlier, if you haven't played Star Citizen, you're considering making an account, use the referral code down below, and that'll get you an extra 5,000 starting credits, which is super helpful whenever there's a server wipe, or if you're just starting out fresh. That little extra money will really help you get going. And I appreciate your support that way in game. Speaking of support, please drop me a follow if you haven't already. That really helps the channel out for visibility. If you like what you see here, I'd really love to see you come back, and if you have it in you to throw me a subscription, much appreciated. It helps me stay here and keep doing what I'm doing, and I really do enjoy doing this for y'all. Another way to subscribe, because I understand money's tight for a lot of us these days. If you happen to have an Amazon Prime account, that means you have access to Twitch Prime. That gives you a free 30-day subscription you can throw to any content creator that you choose. The only thing to remember there is that renews every 30 days. It does not renew on the last person you used it on, so you have to pop in and actually resub for somebody if you want to give them support that way. Either way, I appreciate you being here. No need to do that. Another way to support me, if you want to, I do have a donations link on the page, and you can do that by PayPal or credit card. Anything you have to offer, even your company, is much appreciated. So as soon as the server error is over, we will hop on into the game and see what we can get up to today. I think that's really funny that my stream started out with a server error, though. It did not do that when I tested it earlier. Since patch 3.23 came out, I have spent time experimenting with mining again. One of the mining vessels I had was a prospector. It was a single-person mining vehicle. I had always meant to upgrade to a mole, which is a multi-crew. You can use it solo as well. It just functions better, of course, if you do it with a friend. My wife and I, my wife, who just recently decided to start playing with me, we thought that that would be a good thing for us to do together, and she really does seem to enjoy the mining gameplay loop so far. So that's been a good upgrade. Other than that, I've been messing around with Salvage as well. Both mining and salvage are great ways to make money, whether you have the solo ships or the multiplayer ships. They have done some rebalancing so that some of the things like the multiplayer game loop in the Reclaimer, which is a big, huge salvage vessel, that's kind of been restructured a little bit so it's not quite as lucrative as it was. Looks like the server's still recovering. We're not getting access to the elevator, so we'll just chill for a little bit, see what happens. Anyway, testing out those loops, they seem to be a little bit more balanced. You can still make lots of money in the Reclaimer fairly easily, but it's easily kind of been halved, or at least you can't cheese it the way you used to. You used to be able to go out in the Reclaimer, pick up a contract, which, by the way, paid a huge amount of money. Around the moon of Yella, you were able to pick up salvage contracts for $250,000 for a hammerhead, 80,000 for a constellation, and I think there were petty blacks that would spawn too. All of the, I think those were 80k as well. And I don't mean pay an 80k. I mean you completed the contract. It was a risky contract, so it was illegal. You would actually get paid that amount of money like as soon as you completed it. The way you completed that was either by munching it with a scrapper ship of some sort, or towing it out of the area. So they did nerf that, which is fine. That was way too much money. I had an SRV from IAE when that came out, and with that SRV, I was able to accomplish what the contract wanted you to. So literally, I was able to run in there and hook a ship and pull it out for like 250k a pop. You can't do that now, which again is a good thing. Hey Ty, how's it going, buddy? I logged into a server recovery, so I'm just waiting for things to start working again. Part of me is considering hopping servers. Oh, no. Elevator was pretty responsive that time. We'll just let it go then. What are you up to today, amigo? Yeah, this one did. Do I have everything I need? Well, yes and no. I'm pretty sure I do, but what I really need is an inventory screen that shows me that I do. What do you want to do, bud? Hunt copiums. Capture one of the new birds. Use it for a hang glider. Am I close? Oh, you don't know what you're gonna do. I'm sorry, I read that as do you know what I want to do in game? Well, there's some suggestions then. Personally, I was trying to convince Sabrina that we should take one of those Firebird rentals from the other day, or like the Retaliator with the torpedoes, and go find a den of copiums and just nuke them from orbit. Just for something goofy to do. I am, once I actually get in here and I'm sure that everything's working proper, I'm going to pick up some bounty contracts and try to work up my rep for a little bit. I'm just going to take the armor and guns off and hop in a spacesuit and a spacecraft and give her hell. You can see how optimistic I am that I'm going to get half naked just to do that. Yeah, you said you hadn't spent much time on the pew-pew part of the game. I know AI has been much improved from the last patch, so I'm a little worried that I'll be able to handle myself, so I'm just gonna... I think I've already worked my way up to medium risk targets, and I'm just gonna get in like my Lightning or a Hornet or something like that, possibly the Scorpius, and see if I can crack out some MRTs back to back and see if that actually works out for me. I thought my screen was jerky. I had my mouse sensitivity jacked way up. I am not comfortable with it that high.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Well, let's see here. I'm gonna claim this vulture over here.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
I want to see if I fix the the problem I was having with the paint jobs by clearing
Please
everything
visit us
out
again.
earlier today.
Goodbye.
Ah, shoot. I've got my respawn set at a station, and I'm really thinking about changing that. You know what? Before I grab any ships, I should probably do that. So the plan is to run around ArcCorp then, I guess, and do some bounties here. It is probably better to do that. You know what? Changed my mind. I'm gonna fly. I'm gonna fly to Crusader and set my respawn back to the Orson Hospital there. And I'm going to do bounties in the Crusader system. You don't have to fly as far in between bounties once you're inside the system.
Welcome to the
So
ASOP
it makes it a little
vehicle
more
retrieval
efficient.
system.
Plus, I'd have to run all the way back to the damn medical thing here anyway, so. Yeah, possibly some cargo runs. If you want... I'm just trying to see where my good stuff is here real quick. I might have to move some ships around too. Lightning is in New Babbage. Alright, I lied. So I had started the bounty stuff in New Babbage. That is
Please
exactly
visit
where
us
I'm
again.
going.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
If you want to run around on some bounties, you're welcome to. I don't know that we'll make a gob of money. We stand to lose money if things go poorly. Lose money if you're wearing armor, that is. If you want, I'd be happy to take out like the Hurricane or the Scorpius, and we can just do... We won't do like hard level ones, but just do some MRTs. If you wanted to do that, you'll want to pick up... under the bounty hunting tab, there'll be one that's like costs you 500. That's to get a tracker, to like get a tracker license. We can do that for you, and then we can just run around, because I can share those missions and we can do them together. We can just run around and crack out some of those bounties. I don't know how much progress we make, but if you want to shoot things without having the frustration of driving, we can do that. So if you want to do that, meet me over in New Babbage, because that's where I'm going to get the ship from. I need to figure out what to take there. What did I bring here? Corsair will work.
Your vehicle has been delivered to
All
the
right, bud.
following location. Please visit us again.
I got you. It'll take a little while to get over to New Babbage and get all set anyway. So we can just do that separately, and then once we're there and ready to go, we can try to hook up on the same one, if that makes sense. So the Corsair is the one that I traded and upgraded for the wife and I to get the mole, but this is the one I bought in-game. And since I already had the Best in Show paint, it let me keep that, which is cool. Because this is one of those, whether I own one or not in-game, it's something I really like. I think it's a fun ship. Kind of weird. Well, it's not weird. Basically everything that I own that I've pledged to is stuff that'll make me money, with the exception of the lightning. But even that's doing early bounties. You take a lightning out to do that, and a couple pew-pews with the big lasers, and stuff is gone.
You are clear to launch.
Really, Minx? Just let me get in space, and then if I have to, I'll take you outside. But, like, I literally just sat down, puppy dog. She's gonna be a pain. What I might do here is I'll get the quantum going to New Babbage, and then I will run this animal outside real quick. It's alright, Minx. Just chill out. So we're heading for Microtech. Alright, Minxie, just give me a minute, and we'll take you out. Oh, hush up. There we go. We are bound for Microtech. All right, folks, I'm really sorry. I will be right back. I'm just going to throw up the intermission screen and take the doggy outside. We'll be back in a sec. Alrighty, the dog's all settled, so we're back. And it looks like we're almost to Microtech. Sorry, be right back.
Please proceed to assigned landing bay.
Oh, son of a bitch. Yep. That happened when I did the BRB thing. What was I saying? I was saying, why the... Okay, that's not my hanger then. I was saying that I had changed some settings. I changed my ultra wide, and I changed the FOV to 125. I really like the way it looks. I can see a lot more of my MFDs and the lower part of the cockpit, which sells it for me. And I don't get too much fisheye. And the only time I actually do get any fisheye is on the outer, maybe eighth of the side of the monitor when I'm in FPS. And it doesn't bother me at all. I like the trade-off. I got the inspiration because the wife has a big old Galaxy G9, one of those 49-inch crazy bitch screens, which I'm jealous of. She had that when I moved here. But anyway, I saw hers and saw how much of the cockpit was viewable. She does the FOV really high on hers for another reason, because like technically on widescreens, the FOV is the widescreen, right? But she does it and purposely fisheyes the stuff on the side because she gets motion sickness really easy. So when it fisheyes here, she finds that it feels more like FPS feels more like the real world to her, where the periphery is kind of blurred and then you pinpoint to something in front of you, and it makes her less motion sick. Anyway, I just saw the MFDs and all the cockpit stuff showing on hers, so I was like, I gotta have that. And I think I found a balance. I don't get too much fisheye on the outside. It's really good. I like it. So that's what I was babbling about. All right, we are safe and sound. Well, the paint on the Corsair was working properly, but I'll be honest, I can't remember if it was screwed up before I made the changes I made. I just know it's the same paint on the Vulture, and the Vulture was not being friendly.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right, let's store this bad boy, and since we're running out of here,
where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
I will pull some of my other combat stuff over here. So Scorpius is already here.
Shopping, dining, and entertainment.
New Babbage.
Be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
Corsair's here. Scorpius is here. Star Runner's here. Hurricane is here. That's good. Lightning is here. We will take the Hornet because I'm going to do some stuff later.
The city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Do the Gladius because again I'm going to do some stuff later.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Saber is here. That's good. And the Sentinel is here. It's too bad I don't have the Warden.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Your insurance claim has been sent.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit
Please
Wally's
visit
Bar
us
at the
again.
Promenade. Only a
Welcome
quick ride on the
to the
metro.
ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
updates on ship availability and gate assignments, please use one of the conveniently located terminals. Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
That ought to be fine. We'll get the Taurus here too,
Your
I guess.
insurance claim has been
Why not
sent.
rest at the Nest's newly
Please
renovated
visit us again.
accommodation?
See, PvE used to be that you would grab the Corsair and the Taurus. You could do like up to ERTs with. I don't know if that's the case anymore, and I don't know that we'll get that far. So I'm gonna set my respawn to the hospital here in New Babbage. That way, if and when we croak, we'll be back here, can just come get a new ship and go back out. So I'm gonna take the time to get on the Metro Loop, and I think the medical stuff is in the Commons. Nope. Aspire Grand, Habitats and Hospital. That's where we want to go. Oh, look at that. How convenient. Yeah, so we'll get respawn set here. And then, like I said, I'm going to have you go into your contract manager under Bounties and look for the one that is like the first one that costs $500 for a certified tracker license. I think you can share that with me. I hope so, because usually it's out of system. And we'll go nail that for you. And then we'll just start working on whatever the Bounty Hunters Guild and all that pulls up. And we can share them with each other. And just go whack out some missions. Sometimes it goes really well. Sometimes it's frustrating. We'll just play it by ear. If we're having fun and we're actually able to kill some before we have to come in and repair and refuel, we keep going until we get sick of it. So for the low ones, the VH, not VHRTs, the low risk, very low risk targets, the VRLTs or whatever, VLRTs, very low risk, and mediums. I know we can do in the two-seaters that I have. And we might even do like some of the big ones, the bigger ships I have, like the Corsair or the Constellation. It's just that with some of the... Oh, no problem, man. Like I said, it's no hurry. We've got to switch servers once we get all situated anyway. You know, half the fun of Star Citizen is the journey. And I'm in no hurry. Alright, there's our Kelto. I have to admit, I don't know where the medical... Yeah, not running out of fuel in space. I have a tow truck, though, so if there was ever a better time to run out of fuel in space, you know, now would be it. That's just the Kelto store. That's not the medical. Oh, right here, Brentworth Care. Like, literally the middle of the... I knew that. Oh, fine. When you want to do your respawn, I wish they were all like Grimhex, where it just had a... Floor 4, room 1. Where it just had a terminal where you could do that. Floor 4, room 1. Yeah, I don't think the bathroom is where I want to go. I'm just saying. All right, cool. You know what? I might as well just regen while I'm here. Just lay down and get the health topped off. Then we'll take a drink afterwards, and that should stay stuck for a bit. No injuries detected. That's a good thing. Yeah, see, it's just as well that we still weren't on the same server, because I'm going to hop off this because I still can't see my inventory here. Oh, Jesus. And actually, I'm going to exit to menu here, since it's going to start me out in this district anyway. Yeah, true. That's the shortcut to refueling. Insurance claim. I am going to invite you to party while I'm out here, bud. Cool, and then I will try to join you where you are, maybe, if I can. Actually, I'm going to make you party leader so that I can. Same with you. It says can't join, server full. I'll just keep an eye on it. We'll sit here in menu. It's just us in channel anyway. Okay, bud. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and we'll see what happens. Cool. It jumped me with you. Hopefully it'll not leave us on the loading screen for 10 minutes, but we'll take what we get. Yeah, you had said before that you didn't really do the shoot 'em up stuff too much. So This is a chill way to do it. Just hang out in the turret of somebody else who's flying around. It just adds to our DPS, and I'm pretty comfortable. I'm not perfect. I'll, like I said, for our safety in game, before we gear up, dump your armor. just wear a flight suit and a helmet. Preferably one of the white ones if you have it around. I always do that during bounties because crap happens. Most of the time, most of my deaths are not from pushing too far, too long, when I should really go repair. Most of them are from, oh crap, that rammed me, or oh crap, I came uncoupled and slammed into an asteroid. Or oh crap, that guy drove his reclaimer through my windshield. I think we'll take the Scorpius first. That should be fun. The only thing I don't like about that is when it gets hit, it loses wings, and then it makes it a little hard to control. Ah, maybe the Hurricane then. Hurricane's a little more stout without wings that fly off at the first sign of trouble. Cool, well, we're in. That's a bonus. Well, it's fun. You know, some of my best times in game have been piracy situations where I've got jacked. Like I said, that time that they were moving my ship off the pad with a tank, that actually turned out to be really cool. And they had such a good time doing it. They did take my gold, but one of them sent me what I would have made on the gold, and another one tried to recruit me. And it was a good time. It was a fun day. Son of a bitch. Server error. That's okay. It's alright. Again, we're waiting for a ship, so no big deal. Yeah, two of my biggest losses to piracy on the back end, they have compensated me, and it was because I kept a cool head about it. I let them know, like, what my situation was, because it was fair in my opinion, but I wasn't a jerk about it. I was like, they would say something like, I would say, you know, oh, so-and-so jumped me here, lost all my gold. And then, you know, a bunch of people would start ragging on you, right? Oh, you should have done this, you should have done that, you should have known better. I'm like, I did know better. It's no big deal. It's what I was trying to do. It's just, and then I would say, it's just unfortunate. I'm trying to get to this ship, and I had just got to here, and that like reset me 3 days. That's all I said. I wasn't nasty about it or anything. And in both of those situations, they were like, oh, it felt bad. We had our fun from it, so here's your money. Or the second guy actually took me. He didn't give me money. He's like, hey, come with me. And he took me over and actually we went to Crusader and went in the Crusader showroom, and he bought me the C2 that I was looking for. And I was within 600,000-700,000 of getting it when he jumped me. So not only did he get that for me, he wanted me to get it out, and we toured it and everything, so he could see my reaction. And then he pulled out his Carrack and took me on a tour of his Carrack, and it was cool. He's one of the first people I had on my friends list. And then, of course, you get the dickholes that just skank you for no reason. Which is, again, their prerogative. It's that kind of game. A fun way to get a taste of it, though, is if you can get through these ERT missions where the guys you're shooting down drop drugs, then it kind of feels like a pirate. Yeah, so I kind of want a Caterpillar too, to use as my freighter instead of my C2. The C2 carries more cargo, but the Caterpillar fits more with my headcanon of like who I am and what I'm doing in the verse. So did you see the Inside Star Citizen videos? Now that you mentioned the cat, did you see the Ironclad? It's like a fat cat, and all the cargo is accessible from a big cargo door on the top. That will be like one of my like end goals for the cargo line is get me one of them, because that thing looks freaking cool. And there's just something about Drake ships too. I'm a big Drake fan. I love all the sleek, you know, padded plush interiors that like Origin does. But I like all the utilitarian, you know, exposed wiring and USB fan on the dashboard that Drake has. I think that stuff is cool. All right, well, server reset. Interesting the way it did it. Whoa. My character wasn't loving that. Well, hopefully it'll repop you in a sec here. Let's see what's going on with the server. It's pretty good. Server FPS is hopping between... It's trying to stabilize, but it's hopping between high 20s or mid 20s, sorry, low 20s and mid teens. And again, it's stabilizing, so there's some drops, but we'll see if it turns out to be good. It's hard to tell. I can access my inventory, that's bonus. So I had one of the more interesting bugs I've had last night flying around when the wife wanted to go see what was at the Invictus Hall. We got in the Retaliator she had rented the other day, and while we flew there, she flew and I popped in the bottom turret and I didn't have my helmet on. Apparently the lower turret lost atmosphere and I started choking. I couldn't get out of the chair. I went incapacitated, so I died, right? But then when the screen went black, it came back and I crawled out of the turret. Like the command from earlier, because I tried to get out of the turret, it wouldn't let me. So it processed that after I died, and then I was standing alive inside her ship. I could climb ladders and go through doors, but I could not interact with anything that required me to push a button. It was weird. And funny too. We actually went back to the space station. I was able to get out and walk around the space station. I was gonna go to like the med bay and see if I could set the respawn there,
The capsule will be leaving the station momentarily.
but since I couldn't interact with anything, that didn't work. So I ended up having to die in the station, and it did put me at my last respawn, which was out at a Lagrange point. It was pretty funny though. But when I did die to go back there, it let me keep my armor and my weapons. Strange. I don't quite understand what happened, but it was just weird. Everything said I was dead. I even had the counter on the bottom of the screen, but I was a ghost, I guess. Like Sixth Sense type of shit. I see dead people.
From the best of shopping, dining, and entertainment, resources and new branches renowned powerhouse. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
That is about the longest hair there is in game right now, I think.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval
Be sure
System.
to explore all new Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Yeah, this server's still in a crappy place. Did it let you in eventually there?
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodations, located downtown?
Please visit us
Purely
again.
Sapphire Grand.
Goodbye. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Remember, your belongings belong
Gotcha.
to you. Keep a careful watch on all
It just
personal
let me in the fleet manager after I stepped away and back in.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments, please use one of the conveniently located terminals. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology,
Excuse me.
where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Yeah, I think we'll take the Scorpius or the Hurricane.
Ready to upgrade? Located in
Please
the
visit
plaza,
us again.
the factory
Goodbye.
line of all of Microtech's
Let's take a
biggest
look at
models.
some stuff here. While we're waiting on you, we've got plenty of time. My vulture should be here.
Looking for a good
No,
time?
my vulture is not here because I claimed it at the other place.
Only a quick ride on the metro.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
We'll just leave it. Never mind. Never
All of
mind.
us at Microtech,
Please visit us
welcome
again.
to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
I just wanted to check some loadout stuff, but chances are all that stuff is at Area 18. So we'll just go with whatever the defaults are.
For the latest updates
I'm just kind of curious.
and gate assignments, please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
This should be all repeaters, panthers.
Tired of travel? Why not rent with the better, newly renovated accommodation? Located downtown, luxurious Empire Drive.
So that's a good one. We don't have to worry about running out of ammo. Of course, the Corsair is just big pew-pews. You go M6, M7As. Badgers in the turrets. So if we end up taking a big ship, that one will be good. And I think the Taurus is very much the same. Big O laser cannons and repeater turrets.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Be sure to explore all new Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of
Yep.
tomorrow has a lot going on today.
What about Hurricane?
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Hey, thanks for the follow, Laura. Appreciate it. How are you today?
Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Good. Glad to hear it. You a Star Citizen fan?
Be sure to visit Wally's Bar in Palmcroft. Only a quick ride on the metro.
So it looks like the Hurricane is all also repeaters. So that'll be good. Oh, it's going really good. Having a good morning so far. We're having some trouble with the servers. Just connecting with my friend here, Ty, well, another one of our viewers. And we're going to go do some bounties.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Yeah, Gatlings on this one. And tarantula cannons. But that's not a two-seater anyway.
Why not rest at the next
And my Sentinel, like I said, I don't think
located downtown?
I think actually maybe that is distortion in the turret. That might be fun.
Ready to upgrade?
The nose is an attrition 5, so that's
All of Microtech's latest offerings.
that's laser repeater. And sucker punch cannons. So those are absolutely. All right, we'll do. Thanks a lot.
The Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments, please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
And that is the nose guns. So we might take the Sentinel out too. That could be a fun one as well.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal.
All right, no sweat, buddy. No sweat. I'm just looking at our potential ships to fly here. I wish I had a Super Hornet. The original Super Hornet. But I do not. No sweat.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Hey, Kit Kat. Oh, how about we put you over here so you don't cause trouble?
Remember, your belongings belong to you.
She's looking at me like, I was in what, trouble? Me? Never.
Be sure to explore all new Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
Think we can hit the trash can from here?
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbage's
Oh!
renowned promenade.
Sorry about that. Where'd it go? It looked like it bounced. I tried to do my part.
Microtech, the empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Ooh, helmet. Put the helmet back. Oh no, we're gonna... I'm gonna lose that helmet, huh?
From all of us at Microtech,
I wonder if...
welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
I don't think there's a Kelto or anything down here. You know what? It's not a big deal. If I lose my helmet, I lose my helmet. It's not a big deal.
Please use one of the
As a matter of fact, I'll leave that on with the flight suit that matches. Thanks for feeding a critter there, buddy.
Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's bar at the promenade. Only a quick ride on the metro loop.
Oh! While I'm waiting, I can look at the surface access stuff and see,
Welcome
Guided travel.
to the ASOP
see what we have in queue
vehicle
here.
system.
So I rented a Ballista, a Centurion, a
Located
Spartan,
downtown in the luxurious
and the rest of them I
Empire
think are actually mine. Nox, Hover Quad, Dragonfly, Ursa.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings. Microtech, the empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
There's the snow I'm used to. Here, we can go talk to the hologram and she will tell us why it snows or why it's cold on Microtech. Ask about the planet.
One of the first things visitors notice about Microtech is how cold it is outside. That's because the attempted terraforming of the world didn't quite work out as planned, and the end result was a chilly one. Not to worry though. The near-freezing climate is the perfect place to house Microtech's extensive data vaults, which prefers life on the cooler side. As an added bonus, Microtech has become a top winter sports destination.
It's
Can I help
important.
you with anything else?
It's important in sports to have a good winter sports destination.
The drive and determination Microtech extends towards improving the Empire reaches well beyond the city limits. Take our acclaimed restart charity programs that help provide life-changing tech to those in need. All of us together can work to build a better tomorrow. Can I help you with anything else? The drive and determination Microtech extends towards improving the Empire reaches well beyond the city limits. Take our acclaimed restart charity programs that help provide life-changing tech to those in need. All of us together can work to build a better tomorrow. Can I help you with anything else?
Yeah, better tomorrow.
I'm a 9th generation social protocol system, designed and built right here in New Babbage. When I'm not managing complex urban logistics, I love meeting new people and learning interesting new things. Can I help you with anything else? I have a joke for you. Which standard Earth month has 28 days in it? All of them.
Ha! Actually, I didn't realize she told different
Can I
jokes.
help you with anything else? Here's a funny joke. What do you call a mobile risk computational unit that is completely made out of helium? Moby gas.
Moby gas. Ha. Yeah, I didn't realize she had
Can I help
different
you with
jokes.
anything else? Here's a funny joke. What do you call a mobile risk computational unit that is completely made out of helium? Moby gas.
Okay, well, I've heard 3
Can I help you with
variations
anything
on
else?
jokes.
I have a joke for you. Which standard Earth month has 28 days in it? All of them.
Ha! Heard that one.
Can I help you with anything
I'd like to
else?
try to get the first one I ever heard. I don't remember what it was, though.
Have you heard this one? What do you call a spaceship that's flying without a pilot? Dangerous. Can I help you with anything
Yep, that
else?
was it.
Well,
Oh, you're getting closer. What, did they share the Moby gas? Nice shades. Oh, shit. I did not see them pop up.
Please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
Got it. Tracker training permit certification. Got it.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful
All
eye
right.
on all
Let me
personnel.
take a look at both of those.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
All right.
From all of us at
We can
Microtech,
ditch the suspect apprehension certification. Ultra Speeder is an actual player. We're not going to do that one.
from all of us at Microtech,
But the other one is exactly what we wanted. We're just going to... That way I can track it so we can do it for you. And then once that's done, we should get other bounties popping up in the system. And then it doesn't matter whether or not you're certified to do them.
the factory line.
you'll get rep from any of the ones that I do and share. All you'll have to do is when a tracker certification comes up again, either do those on your own, or we can watch for them as they pop up. From each of the levels, you get another certification. So we'll just keep an eye out, and as they pop up, we can do those for you too. Otherwise, worst case, you just get all the rep that we split all the rep that we get from these and the money, and then at some later date, all you have to do is do the actual certs for yourself. But I should have some of them as we go too, because I think I've only done like 2 of them. Like I said, I think I have mediums that show up on their own. Let's look.
Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
See, I have an active bounty evaluation for Microtech.
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodations, located downtown in the luxurious Aspire Grand.
And a 4K. Yeah, so this is probably to do LRTs, and this is probably to do MRTs here in Microtech.
Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today.
So that actually works out really well. As I do those, they should work for you too. So
Microtech,
cool stuff.
the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
But first things first, we'll get your main tracker license done, then we can pick up whatever.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology.
Yeah,
Where
and
creative
ridiculous.
innovation
Look where
meets
Sparks is.
innovative creativity.
So what I might do, and it'll be overkill and kind of
Looking for a good
stupid,
time?
is we'll
Be
take
sure
out
to
the
visit one of
Corsair
Forest
maybe.
Promenade.
That way we're not
Located
worried
on the
about
Metro Loop.
distance traveled. We'll maybe just take the Corsair and gun down the cert, and then on our way back we'll do whatever else we can
From
do.
all of us at Microtech,
And then
welcome
whenever
to
we
the
have to come in to
Invictus
refuel or whatnot, we can, or maybe we just need a more maneuverable ship. When we do that, we can switch to something else.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments, please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
That'll be fun. Although I think the Scorpius can jump that far.
From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
Ooh. I'll watch you land.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the New Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Get out of my way, people. Watching my buddy land here.
Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
That is so cool. It's one of the things that I loved. The wife thought was so cool about this game, and of course I love it too, is that the worlds are, I mean, yeah, MMOs have been like this for years, but
This city of tomorrow.
the first time I saw somebody fly up to a window and let me know that they could see me looking out the window, I just thought it was so cool. I guess I'm easily amused. So watching you fly into spaceport is the same thing. It's amusing to me.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
So I am going to take off my armor.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology.
Just
where
leave it all
creative
here.
innovation
Oh,
meets
shit.
innovative creativity.
My helmet is in my backpack, isn't it?
belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Just put the helmet on,
Tired of travel?
and we'll
Why
drop the
not
cruise
rest
in
at the
here.
Nest's newly renovated accommodations, located downtown.
Perfect.
Luxurious Aspire Grand. Remember,
Perfect.
your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Microtech.
And if you want, I'll just chill here. If you want to take the metro to the Spire Grand and reset your respawn there. I mean, you don't have to. You just, I don't know where your respawn is set currently.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
And I will just chill here until you get back.
Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodations, located downtown in the luxurious Aspire Grand. Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation means...
Actually, you know what? I should look around for boxes and see if I can find somebody else's suit or hospital gown. I'd rather not rebuy this helmet later. That's a medical gown. We don't want that one. I want to drop it.
Be sure to visit Waddy's Bar at the Promenade. Only a quick ride on the Metro Loop.
There we go.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
Oh, did it get impounded? Otherwise, you can put it back when you get here. Or is it not letting you? Is it not letting you bind because your ship is out? Oh, okay.
All of Microtech's latest
You should be fine.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments,
It's weird. It's not showing your tracker anymore in my thing, but we'll wait and figure that out in a little bit.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's bar at the promenade. Only a quick ride on the metro loop. Ready to upgrade? Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of my...
So I was just looking that that Laura person from earlier was a graphic artist. They liked one of my reels, but they did not message me, which is fine. It's just the same thing over and over again.
Please use one of the conveniently located terminals.
Where you're like, no, thank you. Oh, there's a request. Never mind.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Be sure to explore all new Salvage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow
Oops.
has a lot going on today. From the best in shopping, dining, and entertainment, be sure to visit New Babbage's renowned...
Makes me wonder if all the artists out there that advertise the way they do, if they're all a scam or if some of them are just hungry and unprofessional. Like I would never approach a streamer on stream, but they're getting better. Like that one was less invasive. At least they're like, hey, hello, I sent you an Instagram. Please check it later when you're off stream. Most of them don't do that. Most of them are going to have a dialogue with me while I'm on stream.
Microtech, the empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation
Which,
meets innovative creativity.
you know, I know I'm still starting out and I know I have a lower viewership, but I would be more impressed if they would look at what I have here. I don't have an unprofessional stream. I have a really nice setup. I have some good graphics. I have custom emotes. You know, they're basic, but I have them. I've taken the time to put them together. As of today, I have a potential new logo. I don't know if you saw that. As a matter of fact, if you didn't see that, take a look at it when you get a chance. Let me know what you think.
Watch on all personal items.
I like it. I think it encompasses what the name says.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
And again, Star Citizen's probably going to be what you see on stream most from me. So to have it do a little space tie-in like it has
From all of us
is
at Microtech,
freaking cool.
welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's bar at the promenade. Only a quick ride on the metro loop. Ready to upgrade?
Cool.
Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
I didn't want to ditch the Sun Devil thing. I used to be TX Sun Devil. So I grew up in Arizona in the States, and then I moved to Texas. So where I grew up in Tempe, Arizona, ASU, the Sun Devils was the mascot. All right, cool. So that was the mascot. And when I moved to Texas, well, there you go, TX Sun Devil. I was kind of a Sun Devil from Arizona transplanted to Texas. That didn't work when I moved to Canada and when I started streaming, so that's where we ditched the TX in favor of something that was a little more generic from me. And most of my friends know I'm a longtime Dungeons and Dragons player, and I've typically in my Dungeons and Dragons career, I've been the dungeon master. Like, that's pretty much what I do. I very rarely get to play as a player. I've always DM'd. So DM Sundevil said something about me. It was really appropriate. And then we tried to figure out how to make that into a brand, and I was using the little dungeon master from the old Dungeons and Dragons cartoon from the 80s, which is fine, but since I'm actually, doing this and trying to create a brand and seeing what happens with all that, I figured I had better do something unique and specific to me and not a copyrighted image, even though it's awesome because a lot of people know what that DM is, that little dungeon master dude. But yeah, he's also owned by somebody. So on the off chance that I get like in any way, shape, or form successful, I don't want to have to deal with changing a logo then. It's better to do it now. So we did a little brainstorming. We're like, okay, mining, spacesuit, sun devil, oranges, reds, blah, blah, blah. And then threw some dice in there. Good stuff.
Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodation, located downtown in the luxurious Sapphire Grand.
Yeah, that was actually always one of my favorite things to do, is bring new players on board. Because it's really enlightening for people when they're like, well, what can I do? Just tell me what you want to do. And that's how I would run the first few sessions with somebody. I'm like, there's lots of rules, there's lots of things, but the best way to learn is just have a DM who's like, experienced and responsive to that. Don't worry about, how many attacks you have with the sword at level 3. Let's not worry about that. Just tell me what you want to do. I'll tell you if you can and how it works in game, and that's how you learn. I think that's the best way, right?
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge
And it was simple. I would always, people would sometimes, they'd be really imaginative, so they'd come up with something like really creative, and I'd be like, you can't do that in game like this, but, and then I would tell them what they could do that was similar and how it works mechanic-wise. Oh. Let's see, carry and remove current helmet.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
We'll make this work. Just bear with me here. Thank you, sir, and guard my new helmet.
Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items.
Equip. Oh. There we go. Awesome. Thank you, sir.
From all of us at Microtech.
Yeah, some of the interactions that they have that are like, do this and this, aren't working the way they should. So yeah, that's exactly what I had to do.
Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
All right, so the call was to take the Corsair.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following.
Hangar 14. But before we run out there, I am not showing your mission anymore. Does it still show for you? Oh, that could be. Maybe you dropped the wrong one. You just want the tracker cert, not the other one. I'll get out of this, so.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport. Tired of travel? why not rest at the
Really?
newly renovated accommodation
Okay.
located downtown in the
We'll
luxurious
take it then. That's weird, but fine. It could be because I had it complete. I don't know why. So let me see if I can pick up something and share it.
Located in the plaza, the factory line
Specifically,
has all
we're
of
going to
Microsoft's
do
latest
this one. Active bounty evaluation. We'll do these two. We'll do this one.
offerings. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch
And
on
this
your
one.
personal items.
Okay, that one I can share.
For the latest updates on ship availability and gate assignments, please use one of the
And it shared the
communication
active bounty evaluation with you, no problem. The one for 4K.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Oh, that's okay.
Remember, your belongings belong
We'll
to you.
reshare it real quick.
Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Microtech.
Did you get it that time?
Cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Looking for a good time? Be sure to visit Wally's
All right,
Bar
cool.
on
Yep.
Promenade.
It's only letting me
Just
share
by
the one,
Metro Loop.
and that's fine. We can do others while we're out in space. So, Hangar 14.
Be sure to explore all the Salvage houses, whether it's the latest in
Eh. Where's my stupid, Oh, there it is. I swear I've driven my ship before. I usually go in through the front. Oh, no! Alright, that's it. On principle, I'm going in the front elevator. Yeah, the door is glitched, but don't be afraid. Alright, I see it. You can man the turrets to the side. You can man wherever you can find a turret. You are more than welcome to it. Though the center turret and back is probably the better one. Is there an under turret? There's not an under turret here. But honestly, feel free wherever you want.
You are clear to launch.
All right, first things first. Let's get out of the damn hangar. Look at that pretty purple paint job. I can't believe I traded this for a mole. But seriously, it made more sense for the things that I do in game with the wife and stuff like that. And I can always own this like in game, right? And like I said, the cool thing is I got to keep the paint job, so. Towards the back of the ship, I believe. Like, almost back towards the cargo. I think there's an entrance to it there. I'll stop once we get up here, if you want to try to find it. I'll go ahead and kill the throttle and kind of level out so you can walk around. There you go, bud. I'll stay still till you find it. Let me know. Yeah, but it should be towards the back. I don't think it's a remote turret. I could be wrong. If you don't find an entrance to it, then maybe it's accessible from the co-pilot's chair, but I'm not 100% on that. I think you found it. Either that or you got in the chair behind me. I don't know which. Got you. Do you see any remote turret stuff there? It might be a remote. Oh, it is? Cool. Hold on. There's a streak on my eyeballs here. Yeah, there it is. I couldn't see the damn thing, but the light's coming through the window, and it was, There we go. Oh, it is? Awesome. Awesome. That means we will have 8 guns forward-facing. And there is not a damn thing wrong with that. He's going to be on the other damn side of the planet or something. Let's see if we can hit a quantum marker or orbital marker. Probably not. That's all right. We'll jump out to Calliope and back, or stop halfway, or something like that. There we go. That seems more like the jam. Oh, was he at the data center here? Okay. I hope I read that one right and it's not an FPS one. We'll know soon enough. If not, no big deal. We just pop back up to orbit and get another one. Not exactly sure what's doing here. This seems weird to me. I feel like something's not right. All right, we'll just keep going. It says so, but my problem is I don't see any planet surface stuff yet. Do you? Yeah, I'm not digging something that's going on here. Ah, there we go, finally. That is hilarious that I'm right above it. But I'm feeling like this is the wrong kind. That from where the marker's at. Oh, no. Never mind. Well, that bounty was subdued. We're gonna be a little overkill, and that's fine. I mean, you and I deserve some success in the game, right? We don't want everything to be hard. All right. I feel bad for him, right? All right. So, let's see if it'll let me share this one to you now. No, it's still not. I'm just going to abandon that one. All right, no problem, bud. I will try to get one pulled really quick so we can head there. Bounty. This is an MRT. And I think we just did a cert for an HRT. So active bounty. We'll do this one. and I can share it. Hopefully you've got it. Awesome. That's good enough for starters then. You take care of the boy and I'll get us in the general vicinity. Don't hurry, man, if you're not back. I will just chill where we're near where we need to be. we will just slow up here and wait for our buddy to return. We don't want to get too far. Ooh. Ooh, excuse me. These early ones will be child's play with the amount of firepower we have here. The only time they may be like a big threat is when they pass the front guns, but that's what's kind of cool is we've got a turret, so we can keep guns on them. They should react slightly different to the fact that they have a turret on them all the time. So good stuff. As soon as Ty gets back, we'll go ahead and get closer and engage. In the meantime, welcome to our new viewers. Glad to have you aboard. And to our returning viewers, welcome back. If you haven't had a chance, please go ahead and throw me a follow. I'd certainly appreciate that. It helps a lot for channel visibility and such, so every follow helps, and I certainly appreciate each and every one of them. While we're waiting for Ty, if anybody's got any comments, questions, just want to chat about Star Citizen, I am more than happy to. I love the game. I'm by no means an expert, but I do love the hell out of it and play quite a bit, especially recently again. My partner just had to put his kiddo down for a bath, I believe, so we're just waiting on him, hanging just outside of range. Of our target. Once he gets back, we'll go ahead and get on in there and engage. And what we're doing, we're just working on our bounties right now. Hey, no problem, bud. I'll wait it for you. It's no issue. I'm just talking about how laughable our bounty is. This is going to be another one. And when I fired last time, I only fired my the 4 guns. I forgot them on my other button. That gives me the 2 side ones. So we're going to obliterate this poor fella again. The only thing, I am trying to avoid getting like down lower than 5k unless I have to engage him, because the Corsair in atmosphere is a lot sluggish. You fired once. That's okay. That's all it took. I'm a little concerned that we have a white target here. But that could be anybody down there. We're looking for Tin Marzano. concerned here. I'm just going to let it slow down and we'll... I really don't want to pick up a crime stat right away doing this, but that stuff is not turned on us yet. And also, I feel like yeah, I don't know. We know what a white target's going to give us, right? Also, I feel like we're having trouble with the game updating where we are. Huh? That would have been our target, but I ain't shooting him. Tell you what, we'll just abandon that one and pick up a different one. It ain't that big a deal. All right, let's see. Offers bounty, microtech protection. That one's an event. You can't do that one yet. This one. Very low risk target. We'll try that. Sharing that one, buddy. Did you get that one okay? Search for bounties' current location, track targets in unmonitored areas by scanning or reactivating comm arrays. I'm not sure about that. I shared it again. Okay, cool. I mean, it's the only kind of bounties it's giving us, so it's gotta be. This is basically described as the same sort of deal that the other one was. So I'm a little confused. I feel like the first one we did was the same sort of data center thing, and it went with no problem, so... But... Happily, though, we can see what the hell we're doing this time. I think it's going well this time. Well, could this be... It's possible that this could be one of the... That it's intended to be an FPS one, but he's actually standing on the ground? If he is, we'll just blow him away. Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. You can shoot the turrets if you want to. I'm gonna get our front shields away from them. Those turrets are nasty. I'm just waiting for that front one to come back and... So this is fun for dorking around, but I'm afraid that he is inside that facility and you and I are not armed to go get him. So these are not the ones that I'm wanting. And I don't know why they're not giving them to us. Tell me you're at least having fun, though. Even though we don't seem to be doing Shit. So there used to be a distinct way that they were all named, so you could tell the difference between what was what. And I'm reading descriptions, and I'm not feeling like I'm getting the right type of mission. There's a way to read them, and you can differentiate between whether it's a bunker mission or whether it's neutralize somebody in the air. So I'm going to try to get up to the orbital marker, ditch the mission again, and see what else refreshes. They all the ones I want should be like the first one we did. And then there's a third differentiation too that shows here, we'll pop in SCM while I'm looking. That'll show what if you're got a bounty on an actual player character. All right, so contracts. I'm gonna ditch this one again, I guess. All right. Apprehension reevaluation. I think they're giving us this because I've ditched 2 missions. So we'll do this again. Find and apprehend. That should be kill. Here's the share. All right. And I think some people were having difficulty with bounties, but I have stuff showing up. So after this one, see, and this one's a data center. I just don't get it. And I don't think I'm one of the people that's bugged because I had them the other day. And I think it was either you have them or you don't have them, and you had to get people to share theirs with you in order to get access to them again. I don't know. I just want to pew-pew things, though. Really bad. This is more how they should act. Then I get a neutralize, and hopefully it'll be his damn ship. Yep. This is what I expect from all of them. We're going to fire at him about 4.5, 5 kilometers out. And also make sure we don't slam on the planet here. Nice job, man. That was all you. Yeah, I was just checking if that was another target or if it was just his down ship. Yeah, last time you shot once, this time you pretty much took him out on your own. Okay. So history, we should have completed that one. Great. Now. I'm going to try to accept this and see if it'll let me share with you this time, but it doesn't. That's fine. We'll go for a very low risk target. Active bounty. I'm just trying to learn. If they don't say anything, bounty apprehension is maybe the ones that we don't want. I'm not really sure. Maybe it is. Well, this is reevaluation again. That's okay, I'll take it. Just so we can go kill more dudes, because that's all I really want to do. So I'm sharing this one. Cool. I thought you said you weren't good at the pew-pews. Or maybe it was just that you hadn't really done much of it. Because you nailed him. Really? Doing great. I'm gonna give myself a little bit of credit. I try to fly with somebody in a turret like I understand that I have somebody in a turret, if that makes sense to you. So I was taking that turn really slow so that by the time I brought him back around in my sights, you were able to kind of still stay with him, and you did. I got shots in, but it was behind him, and you finished him off. Actually, we'll stay there. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if you can friendly fire. If we can friendly fire ourselves. I'm assuming yes. It doesn't seem very Star Citizen if you couldn't. These are the ones I hate where you have to fly a little bit. At least this was a little bit. It wasn't like 100 plus K. Uh-oh. Did you try one of the side ones? It could be because I'm out of SC. Try now. Oh, it wouldn't turn on because I was in quantum mode. Now it'll probably turn on. Yeah. I had to drop into SCM gun mode. Which is fine because we're getting close to him anyway. Okay, no problem. I can jump up to an orbital marker and we can drink up there. Oh, I lose track too, especially when I'm doing this. But usually I die before I need a drink. Nice. Again, we're outgunned for these guys. And we're having problems, too. I really hoped we would have been jumping from mission to mission, but we'll get it worked out. In the meantime, yeah, it is fun. And I think it splits the money on the contract, so it's not like it's a lot of money, but we're getting like 2K a piece for those. Here, I'll just jump up here someplace. As soon as I can. All right. She's throttled down there, amigo. I'm just going to pop the guns and shields on, and I might as well have a... Oh, wait, I don't think I brought a drink. But I'm at 80%, so I'm fine. Ah! Yeah, I'm good. Excuse me, while you're doing that, I'm going to see if maybe this bounty thing is reversed itself or fixed itself or whatever the hell I'm trying to say. So offers. Bounty hunter. Active bounty, active bounty, active. Very low risk target. That should be it. Uh-oh. Let's see if we can do this one, and we'll go someplace where we can fix that. This should be the right kind. Find and apprehend. Shared it. You get that one okay, bud? Oh no, it's okay. It's not a problem. There you go. So this one said active bounty, find and apprehend bad news. This one is what I really want. Active bounty, Kalik ammo. That's not, see, that's not the kind that I want. I don't understand. Maybe this kind. Nope, that's a weird data center one again. All right, just forget it. See, and they all use the word apprehend, so that's not what the difference is. I don't fucking... So we'll do this one, and then I'll go get us to port, and we can figure out the drink situation, and then I'll take like a break and do some quick reading, and maybe I can get something to shed some light. It used to not be a problem. I could glance at the stupid mission, and I understood that it was like, go kill this guy in space, or go kill this guy flying around near the surface. But none of these outside of these little 4K ones are telling me that. Maybe I just haven't reached the rep to do it yet. So it's going to take us a minute to get to this one. So I was actually shocked when we got down to the planet on those other two, and it was like we had to engage the building. Yeah, I do too. But those should be higher level missions, and I don't know if they're the proper kind that... Like, I'll do whatever's available as long as I know it's not one where we have to set down on the planet. Although maybe next time we pack guns and go down. Screw it. But I wasn't in the mood to lose armor and money. That's why I wanted to do these. I absolute hate having to fly to these. In my opinion, all bounties should always have a marker that you can get inside that 20-30K range. I'm kind of upset because it was giving us negative rep when we were abandoning things, and I did not want to do that. It's alright. We'll be fine. $3.7 in the positive? Probably because I'm the one that's dumping the contracts. Like I said, I'm just frustrated because I never had to worry about that before. But I'll figure it out. It wouldn't be Star Citizen if it was just, you know, self-explanatory. Sometimes you gotta dig a little bit. In the gray, okay. I think I got more rain coming. It's getting dark outside all of a sudden. Are you in the teens on your hydration? See, that's another thing. I wish it was just like a super high risk target. We could just go in balls to the wall, and if we croak, we croak. We'll respawn. Okay, cool. We're getting there. Was it? Yeah, the axis isn't perfectly on center with where I am, so it must have been weird. All right. Let's see what we got here. Again, low risk targets, so either one of those was Ivan. So it looks like we'll have some extras we can take out here. You feel free to light up anybody you want, bud. I'm gonna go straight for our main target first, though. He's just in a little Aurora. He's down. I'm heading for the Edgecombe guy. Now I'm hitting for Mr. Reynolds. Nice. That might have been all of them. Nope, there is one still live. There he is. Hosmer. He's in a Cutlass Black. Oh, he's hurt and he lost a piece. Whoa, 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 hey, 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 what are you doing here? Sorry about that, bud. I think he tapped us. I see him spinning out of control there. Nicely done. Sorry, that's awesome to watch. Yeah, I don't know what I tapped to make the wings go up. So they used to have a call to arms quest that you could accept too, but it gave like an extra 500 per person you killed. It doesn't do that. I don't know how much it gives at all. But I'm gonna take us back to base. I think. Are you at 10% or above, by any chance? Yeah, that was fun. That's what I like. I like them when there's a bunch of them. So we completed that. And again, I'm going to look at history and active bounty. I've been bad news. VLRT. Oh, yeah, we can get another one. Bounty hunter. So that's a VLRT. I really wish it would give us an active bounty MRT. But every time I get one of these, it seems to be different. And we end up... Apprehend. Sorry, I was in the middle of a sentence and then stopped. Single-seater craft. Let's look for things that say like that. A single-seater craft. These other ones talk about sight, not craft. So I'm wondering if I have to do... Bounty Hunters Guild Tracker, Beginners First Permit. This permit would qualify to track and low-end. Okay, we want to do that. So I'm going to pay for that. And I'm going to share it with you. Let me know if you got it. You got it? Cool. That was the same one if it pops up again. So we will go grab that, and that should unlock the MRTs. I think that's what's happening as I'm... Why is my gear down? There we go. Cool. I'm glad you had fun on that one, though. I was hoping that that's what would happen. You were like, I don't know what to do. I'm like, let's go do this. And all we were doing was taking pot shots at single little poor light fighter guys. At least that that Cutlass Black was like little dangerous, right? So it might be that because of something else I've done, I had MRTs and things available on the ones where you would go down to a bunker. And it might be for this that I'm unlocking MRTs in this region. And that's another thing. If you're in Crusader, the bounty missions you get scale as well. So you start with low ones and work your way up to high ones. You have to do that in each of the systems. So that could be why I'm confused. I thought I had access to mediums, but that might be in Crusader and not Microtech or ArcCorp, for example. And then these tracking license will take you out of system, and that's what'll confuse you. So you like do this next tracking thing over in this location, and then you like try to do missions there, and they're all lower level missions. I'm gonna take a quick break while we're in Quantum, and I will be right back. My youngest kiddo's getting home. I need to make sure that he's got everything he needs because he's going to be going to his uncle's. They're going out to the lake this weekend. So I just need to make sure he's situated. I'm going to hit intermission, and I will be right back. Looks like we're pulling up to Hurston here. The little kiddo might be popping in and out from time to time. We've had them on stream before, so I'm not worried about that. When he comes in and interrupts us, though, I apologize in advance. He'll more than likely see that he's on camera and wave and try to get attention in the ways goofy 10-year-olds do. I just have to keep him on task to pack to go with his uncle. I have reset that stupid Pando thing over and over again. I do not want to get rid of it because I like having it, but it's only supposed to do that like first time chat for a day. You've been in chat and now it's like, welcome. What the fuck? No wonder everything's so blurry. I don't have the worst vision, but up close vision and far away vision. I know that sounds worse than it is. Never mind. I used to be nearsighted, but now that I'm older, nearsighted is like a whole different thing. I used to be able to hold things close to read, so if I'd get up close to my monitor, it was not a problem. But at someplace after 45, yeah, no, I don't know why he would forget you. Someplace after 45, though, even the up close vision, because your eyeballs, I guess, they get more rigid, so they don't focus up close like they used to. So even though that used to be my sweet spot, now I even have to have glasses on to see close. So this last time I went and did it, I got progressive lenses for the first time. So when I'm just looking up, wherever my nose points and up in the upper region, well, like driving, it's fine. If I look in the mid region when I'm focusing on like the dashboard or the radio, it's fine. And then just don't look down unless you're reading and don't need your eyes on the road. Those, I sat down at the computer and my points of vision were like so small. When I was playing a video game, I literally had to be like that to track action. I was like, no effing way. I am too old. You're taking my video games away from me. But yeah, apparently computer progressives are different, where that little ranges is now on the whole upper part of my lens, and then I still have reading down here. Anyway, so I'm constantly like taking one pair off, putting the other pair on, and when the kid came home, I took these off, put the other ones on. That was the whole point of this story, by the way, is to tell you why I didn't have glasses on a second ago. Not that you care, but I'm making conversation, right? It's the key to successful streaming, is being conversational about nothing. It's either that or I wear a bikini top and stand in a hot tub while I do this and bounce up and down a lot. And I'm a dude, so I don't think that's going to help me at all. Although, I'm sure there are viewers out there for that. They're not the kind that I'm looking for, but there are. Ty's over here going, where's that bounty? we need to distract him. I'm not liking where this conversation's going. All right, Gessler, we're coming for you. There we go. There's a planet. Mm-hmm. Minx, don't you start. I know the kid's home. Ah. Hell yeah, we're gonna neutralize him. Mr. Jaleel Quakes, you are ours. But we're going to kill your buddy too, because you's bad guys. Whoop. Whoop. Nicely done. See if I can get him back around front of us. I'm just going to let you peg at him a little bit. I'm going to get some altitude and then turn around. Hey, bud. Yep, I'm streaming. You can talk. I'd prefer if you tried to make it quick, because I'm fighting here too. No, just get through the ahs for me. I don't know when you're going to eat again. I would probably eat it now. Would be my suggestion. Nice. Oh. Good job, my friend. So again, we're going to head out that way. I'm going to see what that did to our list. Again, it's going to have stuff in Hurston Dynamics because that's where we are. I'm actually going to jump us back to Microtech and land. Cool. With any luck, we will get back and get you set down on time to drink something. We didn't make us a lot in the way of space cash, just a few thousand. I don't think maybe 10,000 apiece between the two of us. But we did make progress so that when we get back to Microtech, we should have MRTs available. Yeah, it all helps. So you just saw one of the things, I mean, if you can just blow the hell out of ships at distance, especially with the big laser cannons that the Corsair has, it's awesome. But anytime they get past you, if you have the smaller fighters like that, or even something like a Cutlass, when that got close and got on the other side of me, it's a pain in the butt. So it's really cool to have you along because at least you're applying damage while they're out of my sights. Had I been in daylight there, I would have been more confident, but I can't tell you the amount of times because I just get lost. I get lost in the combat and I don't see that little bitty, I mean, it's really small underneath the G-safe indicator that shows what your altitude is now. So I'll just be turning and fighting, and I'm not afraid to be aggressive in the Corsair, so I'll boost and hit my bottom thrusters and crank it to turn back around and get guns on something if I can. I wouldn't be able to do that with like a fighter pilot like somebody like Avenger 1, but the AI in the game I can certainly do that against. But when I get so close to the ground, like I was about to say, more often than not, I'll go to start cranking something, and before I know it, I'm like 500 feet, 250 feet, and a mountain. So at night, when it's like dark like that, I was just trying to, because I had you with me, and we're trying to have fun. I just tried to be conservative and stay up. But again, what's cool is having you in the turret. I really didn't have to. I didn't have to worry about turning so fast to apply damage. You were trying to get your guns on him any chance you could, which was cool. It's just when he got under us, we couldn't do shit. This weekend I need to take some time and go through some of the binds on my joystick and throttle setup. There's something here that I've been tapping or hitting, and it's after the patch. I didn't have my default profile saved the way I needed to, and it had been a while since I played, so I got a little confused when I reset things up. So some of it I took from a default setup and then made my adjustments to it. But somewhere on here is a button that is doing the same as hitting left alt K, which puts my wings up and down. That happened twice while we were in combat. Not good. That one time that I was spinning and losing control and nothing had hit us, that's exactly what was going on there. Oh shit, did we come in right above it? No, that's the emergency shelter. Ah, there's spaceport. Sometimes I have to do the outside view at night to find the damn lights. I can't wait for tomorrow, Drake Day. That's where they're going to announce the Ironclad officially.
Thank you.
Well, if you're prone to seizures, I hope you're not watching the stream right now. Oh, you should go check out the Anvil stuff, man. I have to take a little break and go look after the kiddo and stuff. I may actually even end the stream early to go make sure he's good. And then the wife had the other one. She went to the junior high field trip with the older one today. So they might be home early too. I just wanted to get some time in. I'm glad you were on. You get to do some stuff. I would like to see what hangar they put us in. I'm assuming it's going to be up top, but...
That request has already been granted. That request has already been granted.
It's not showing us yet. There we go, hangar 12. I gotta say, new Babbage is even disorienting me here.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
All the damn fog, I love it though. It looks cool as hell. Alright, sounds good, bud.
You are clear to launch.
One of my hopes is, because you mentioned it before, is that the ERTs are still possible in a big ship like this, especially if you have somebody as a gunner. It'd be really cool to show you, like me and my friend were doing before, where we take down an ERT, follow it down to the planet, or if it's abandoned in space or whatever the case is, and then go crack open their cargo hold and find illicit substances. Because they sell for lots of money. It got harder to do that though, to get a good score. Like what you really want is to be able to find weevil eggs, and then if you've got a couple 32 or 16 SCU containers of weevil eggs, you've got like 20 million, like out of nowhere. What am I doing? Landing. Oh, we didn't even take that much damage, really. Now, see, that was pretty much everything I made, which I'm happy with because I'm trying to work the rep back up. So if I break even while I'm out there taking some damage, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, it's fun doing the tractor beam stuff and loading up a Corsair or something like that while you're in space, and you can see you get all excited too. It has like a really certain feel to it because you like you can see the boxes right away, and the boxes, you know, the colors. You get these green boxes and you're like, oh, drugs, drugs, drugs. And then you hit it with your beam and you read the word weevil eggs, you get all excited. Or widow or slam. Widow, I think, was the one that sells for the most underneath the weevil eggs. I forget, it's been a while. And that's fun too, going down to like Brio's breaker yard where normally you avoid because, you know, we're running gold and stuff like that. But then you run down to those places and screw it. You got to remember, half the people down there are doing the same thing as you. No, a lot of times people will see each other and just ignore each other. It's like a silent pirate code, like, yeah, just dumping my shit. But occasionally you get somebody who's rowdy. Hey, bud. Occasionally you get somebody who's rowdy and they'll fire. Are you heading out? I don't want to store the ship with you in it and kick you out in space like it did to my wife that other day. I'll open the back for you too in case you want to get out that way. I thought I opened the back. It's one of my favorite things about the Corsair is the floodlight. When you're doing operations like that, the floodlight out the back is so bright. Oh, there you are. All right, cool, bud. I'll open the doors for you. Swish. That was totally fun. And bonus, we did not die.
Retrieval system.
As you fall to the ground dying of thirst.
Vehicle selected. Your vehicle has been delivered to the following location. Please visit us again. Welcome to the ASOP Vehicle Retrieval System.
Store.
Ready to upgrade?
Drake.
Located in the plaza, the factory line has all of Microtech's latest offerings.
Please visit us.
Awesome.
Be sure to explore all new Babbage has to offer. Whether it's the latest in cutting-edge technology or the beauty of our award-winning gardens, this city of tomorrow has a lot going on today. Remember, your belongings belong to you. Keep a careful watch on all personal items. Tired of travel? Why not rest at the Nest's newly renovated accommodations, located downtown in the luxurious Aspire Grand.
All right, this one's going in the trash can this time.
From all of us at Microtech, welcome to the new Babbage Interstellar Spaceport.
Oh, I think I got it. I didn't see it bounce. Oh, no, never mind. Damn it.
For a good time, be sure to visit Waddy's Bar at the Promenade. Only a quick ride on the metro. the best in shopping,
Okay, I
dining,
give up.
and entertainment.
I
Be sure
tried.
to visit New Babbage's renowned promenade.
They just bounce too hard when they hit.
Microtech, the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity. Microtech, the Empire's leader in
Right, we are
cutting-edge
armed,
technology,
locked, and loaded.
where creative innovation meets innovative
Thanks for going along, my friend. I appreciate it. You should go check out the Anvil stuff. Like I said, I'm gonna pause the stream right now, but I might end up shutting it down here in a few minutes. We'll see what the kiddo needs.
Remember,
But
your belongings
I'm gonna
belong
go to
to you.
intermission, and I'll just kind of
Careful watch on all
update it
personal
from there.
items.
But we'll do that more soon. That was fun. I love having somebody in a turret on a ship like that. Can you imagine if you had all your buddies, like everybody, like 3 people on turrets? It would be unstoppable. Or it would feel that way, right? All right, bud. We'll talk to you in a little bit. And to anyone who's joined us, thank you so much for following along. Drop me a follow if you would. It helps out the channel a lot for visibility. And if you like what you see, please stay. Keep coming back. Consider subscribing. I'd certainly appreciate it. Hopefully we'll see you guys in a little bit. If not, I'm sure we'll be streaming again throughout the weekend. Hopefully I'll be back.
Microtech,
Take care of yourselves.
the Empire's leader in cutting-edge technology, where creative innovation meets innovative creativity.
Yeah.
Take a moment right here, feeling like it's out gear. Driving towards the sun with a rose and a gun. Feel the wind in my hair, going nowhere I swear. Like an outlaw on the run, dangerous but it's so fun. Running, running, no. Hold on, don't let go. Running, running, no. Keep running. Told my boss that I'm done. Had no luck with my mom. Say, what will you do with your life? You know it's hard to survive. A cigar in my mouth. Maybe guilty but proud. Now I'm an outlaw.